welcome to today's maths class, and today we'll do data handling. Our learning objectives are frequency distribution, bar graph, histogram and pie chart. Statistics is the branch of mathematics in which we analyze and represent the data in the various form for the purpose of inferring conclusion. In this chapter, we will read about the representation of data through the bar graph, histogram and pie chart. Before starting to study the bar graph, histogram and pie chart, let us revise some important terms related to the statistics. First is data. Data is the collection of numerical figure for analytical study, that is called the data. Next is frequency. Frequency, the number of time a particular numerical figure occur, means कितनी बार आ रहा है वो numerical figure, that is its frequency. Next is range. The difference between the highest and the lowest value of the observation, that is called the range of given data. Next is frequency distribution. A tabular arrangement given numerical data showing a frequency of the different varieties, that is called the frequency distribution, and the table itself, that is called the frequency distribution table. So here we will take an example. Given below are the heights in centimeter of 11 boys in class. So here the height of 11 boys in class are given here. So we have to arrange the above data in ascending order and find the height of the tallest boy. So first we will arrange the data into ascending order like this. Now we can tell what is the height of tallest boy, that is 154 centimeter. Clear? Like this you can answer other questions also. Clear? Next is grouping of data. Sometimes the size of data is very large, so it is very difficult to write them in the frequency distribution table. So for the convenience, we make the group of observation by taking appropriate class interval such as 0 to 5, 0 to 10, etc. Given below is the grouped frequency distribution of the mark secured by 50 students in the class. So here we have taken the class interval 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. Equal distances, 10 10 का difference है सब में. So tally marks 0 से 10 के बीच में कितने students के mark है, that is 5. So tally marks 5, frequency 5 हो जाएगी. 10 to 20, 7, so frequency 7. Like this will make a table. Each group 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, that is called the class interval. All these are called class interval. In the class interval 0 to 10, 0 is called the lower class limit. 0 क्या होगा 0 to 10 में lower class limit, and 10 is called the upper class limit. Similarly 10 to 20 में 10 is lower class limit and 20 is upper class limit. Next is know it. 10 occur in both the class interval in 0 to 10 and 10 to 20, but 10 is considered in 10 to 20, not in 0 to 10. 10 को हम किस में कंसीडर करेंगे, 10 to 20 में, not in 0 to 10. The difference between the upper class and lower class limit interval, that is known as class size or width. The mid value of the class, that is called the class mark of the class interval. For example, class mark of 10 to 20 is 15. 10 plus 20 upon 2, that is 15. 20 to 30, 20 plus 30 upon 2, that is 25. We'll take an example here. The data of rainfall in millimeter of 60 cities are given here. So the data is given in this form. We have to prepare a grouped frequency table for taking a suitable class interval and find which class interval has the highest frequency. So first we'll divide the given data. Minimum, we'll see minimum कितना है and maximum कितना है. So minimum rainfall is 2 millimeter and maximum is 59 millimeter. Now range क्या हो जाएगी हमारी, 59 minus 2, that is 57 millimeter. So suitable class interval क्या हो जाएगा, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, like this. So 0 से 10 के बीच में कितना आ जाएगा, frequency 12, 10 to 20, 8. So like this we'll make a frequency distribution table. Now which class interval has the highest frequency? By looking at the table we can easily tell that 30 to 40, that class interval has the highest frequency, that is 14. Next is bar graph. A bar graph is a pictorial representation of numerical data in the form of rectangle of equal width, varying height. Width जो होगी सारे bars की equal होगी, height different होगी. These rectangles are drawn either vertically or horizontally, keeping equal space between them. बीच का जो space होगा वो सब में equal होगा. The height of the rectangle depend upon the numerical value it represents. So we'll take an example here. The following table shows the number of books in different subject in library. So different subject की कितनी books हैं? That table shows us. So physics 100, chemistry 125, biology 75, history 75, geography 50, English 200 and maths 250. Now we have to draw a bar graph. For that we have to take a suitable scale. So scale we have taken here is 25 books, that is equals to 1 centimeter. Clear? So we'll take subject along the x-axis, horizontal axis, and y-axis will take number of books. So here the subject physics, chemistry, bio, history, geography, English and maths. Y-axis number of books. So our scale is 25 books, that is equals to 1 centimeter. So 0 to 25, 50. The gap should be equal. So now physics 100 books hai. So physics here that is equals to 100. So we'll put dot here and that is equals to physics. Now chemistry 125. So 125 यहाँ पे है. So like this we'll draw the bar graph. Clear? Next is histogram. You have learned what we mean by the frequency distribution and how to make the frequency distribution table from the given data. You have also learned how to draw bar graph. Now we will tell you about another kind of graph which can be used to display a given data. This is called the histogram. The histogram is very similar to bar chart. However, unlike the bar graph, the bars of the histogram always vertical. Histogram में जो भी bars होंगे always vertical होंगे. And there is no gap between the bars. यहाँ पे bars के बीच में कोई gap नहीं होगा. Also, the data must be grouped into the class interval of equal width. So next is drawing a histogram. So method is on the horizontal axis mark the class interval on uniform scale. On the vertical axis mark the frequencies also on the uniform scale. Construct rectangle with the class interval on the basis and the corresponding frequency as height. So we'll take an example here. Draw a histogram for the frequency table made of data in the example 3 and answer the following question. Which group have the maximum number of worker? How many worker earn rupees 850 and more, and how many worker earn less than rupees 850? Solution. First क्या होगा? First the range is divided in equal class interval of rupees 10 in this case. Bar of equal width are drawn with no gap between them. Height of the bar give the frequency on the suitable scale. So here the jagged line, this line you can see, the jagged line or the broken line, that has been used along the horizontal line to indicate that we are not showing the wages between 0 to 800. Means ये 0 to 800 नहीं है, because the gap should be equal. 800 से 810, 10 का gap आ रहा है. So अगर यहाँ 0 होगा तो 0 से 800, 800 का हो जाएगा. So this jagged line is showing we are not showing the gap from 0 to 800. Clear? So here on x-axis, horizontal axis, we have taken the weekly wages. On vertical axis, we have taken the number of books and according to given data. So now the group 830 to 840 has the maximum number of worker. So जो भी हमें data given है उसके according हम histogram को draw करेंगे. Now we can see the group 830 840 has the maximum number of worker because इसकी height क्या है? 830 से 840 maximum height है. So that will have the maximum number of worker. Clear? Next is interpretation of histogram. Example लेते हैं. Observe the following histogram and answer the following question. What information is being given by the histogram? Which group contain the maximum girls? How many girls have the height of 145 centimeter and more? There are so many questions. Solution क्या हो जाएगा? The graph किस चीज़ की information दे रहा है? The graph give the information about the height in centimeter of the girls of class 8th. सो हियर ग्राफ हमें क्या बता रहा है, क्लास 8 की गर्ल की हाइट कितनी है सेंटीमीटर में, दैट इज इंफॉर्मेशन वी आर गेटिंग फ्रॉम द ग्राफ. नेक्स्ट इज एक्सरसाइज 19.1. The marks obtained by 36 students in the class of mathematics test out of 20 are given below. So the data is given here. You have to make or prepare a frequency distribution table and answer the following question. Clear? So first you will arrange the data into ascending order and make a table like here. The mark, telemarks and frequency. So first we'll arrange the given data into ascending order and then we can answer all these questions. So lowest mark from given data we can see the lowest marks are 2. Clear? So practice all the questions of this exercise. So you have to practice all the questions. Next is pie chart. Pie chart is the simple way of presenting simple data for easy understanding. It is a circle divided into sectors. Each sector has a size which is proportionate to the activity or the information it represents. The central angle for the component given by. Central angle कैसे निकालेंगे? Value of component upon sum of the value of one component multiply by 360. Note. The sum of the angle of all sectors is always 360 degree. Sum क्या होगा? 360 degree. We'll take an example here. Draw a pie chart of the data given below. The time spent by the child during the day. So activities, sleep, school, homework, play and others. Number of hours for each activity are given here. So total number of hours 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2, that is 24 hours. So first we have to find the fraction. Total number of hours 24. सो स्लीप के लिए हम निकालेंगे 8 आवर्स लगाता है आउट ऑफ 24 आवर्स. सो 8 अपॉन 24 दैट इज 1/3. सेंट्रल एंगल कितना हो जाएगा? 1/3 इंटू 360 दैट इज 120 डिग्री. स्कूल 6 आवर्स. सो फ्रैक्शन क्या हो जाएगा? 6 अपॉन 24 दैट इज 1/4 एंड सेंट्रल एंगल 1/4 इंटू 360 दैट इज 90 डिग्री. सो फर्स्ट व्हाट यू विल डू, you will make a circle of any desired radius. Then you will make a, from center you will make a line or draw a radius. Radius first you will draw a 120 degree angle, then 90, then 60, then 60 and then 30. This is how you will make a pie chart. Next is interpretation of pie chart. Example लेते हैं. The adjoining pie chart gives the marks scored in an examination by the students in Hindi, English, mathematics, social science and science. If the total marks obtained by the students were 540, answer the following question. In which subject did the student score 105 marks? So we have to find in which subject the student scored 105 marks. Total marks कितने थे? 540. Central angle 360 degree का होता है. So 360 upon 540 into 105 that is 70 degree. So 70 degree किसमें? हिंदी में. So 105 marks score किए हैं हिंदी में. Next is exercise 19.2. Choice for food of the group of people is follow. Favorite fruit and number of people. So you have to draw a pie chart for the following information. So first what you will do? First total number of people you find out 30 plus 40 plus 25 plus 25 plus 120. 1, 2 to 4 to 6, 3, 9, 10 and 14. 4, 1, 240. Total number of people 240. So first we'll find out the fraction. Suppose we are North Indian. Fraction कितना हो जाएगा? Fraction for the North Indian. That is equals to 30 upon 240. 1/8. So central angle कितना हो जाएगा? 1/8 into 360 degree. So that is equals to 45 degree. Like this we'll find out the central angle for all these South Indian, Chinese, other and total. clear? And accordingly we will draw the pie chart. Next, summary. The collection of all the observation, that is called data. The number of time an observation occur in the given data, that is called the frequency of that observation. A bar graph is a pictorial representation of numerical data in the form of rectangle of equal width and varying heights. The histogram is the pictorial representation of the group data in the form of rectangle touching each other, whose bases represent the class interval and whose height corresponding to the frequency. Pie chart is a circle divided into sector. Next is multiple choice question. Take the correct option, the range of the given data. So, range, minimum value and maximum value. Maximum, first you have to arrange the data into ascending order. So, minimum value, from here you can see the minimum value is 20 and the maximum value is 61. So, range क्या हो जाएगी? 61 minus 20, that is 41. So, C is the correct option here. So, here we end the chapter. I hope you understand it well. Now you have to practice it.